Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are back with another video. In the previous video we studied about question set number 31. So in this video we are going to study the question set number 32. In the upcoming videos we are going to study these question sets. So let's see the question set number 32. So this is the question set they have given today. In the previous video, that means in the question set 31, we studied about the main question. When we look at the question set, they have given the table and also the details that should be in the tables. So let's see these questions one by one. First of all, they have told us to create a product table to store the product informations, and then they have told us to create a table called brand to store the product brands. And in the third question they have told us to create a table called GRN. So in this GRN table they are going to store bill details provided by suppliers. The fourth one, we need to create a table called GRN item to store the information about the quantities of goods supplied to the store by suppliers. The fifth question, we need to create a table called stock to store the information about the quantities of items currently available for sale in the store. The sixth question, they have told us to create a table called invoice to store the bill details provided to the customer. And in the last and final question, we need to create a table called invoice item. So in this table, they are going to store the details of the goods given to the customer after purchasing. According to this question set 32, we need to do is create the tables and insert the columns they have given here with the data type and the length. So let's do that. So this is the ER diagram related to our main question. So these are we have already created 6 tables according to the question set 31 in the previous video. So I'm going to create the first table in this question set. The first table is product table. So let's create the first table. You can see here we have created our first table related to the question set number 32. So let's create these tables as well the same way we created the product table. So we have created all our tables according to the question set number 32. So when we look at the table, the product table, first of all we created the product table. There are 3 columns in this table: the product name, product ID, product name, and description. And the brand table has also 2 columns: brand ID and brand name. After that, when we come to the GRN table, there are 2 columns in the GRN table: GRN ID and GRN date. So if you see the GRN date column, we have given a data type called date time. So this data type helps us to keep the date and time after that we have created a table called grn item. So there are three columns in this table: the quantity, unit price, selling price. So when we look at these columns, when we look at the columns data type, in the first column we have given the data type as integer. So integer means we can keep any whole numbers. That means 1, 2, not a decimal number but a whole number. We can keep any kind of whole number in this column because we have given the data type as integer. So when you come to this these two columns, unit price and selling price, we have given the data type as double. So this data type helps us to keep decimal values. For example, we can if it's an integer data type, we can only give 1, but if it's a double data type, we can give 1 as 1.0, because as I told earlier, we can keep any decimal value in the data type in a data type called double. So that's why we have given double. That's why we have given the data type as double in this table. And also after that we have created the stock table. There are three columns in this table: stock ID, quantity, and the selling price. After that invoice, we have created the invoice table and the invoice item table. There are two columns in these two tables respectively. So this is up to question set number 32. In the question set number 32, they told us to create tables and insert the data they have given to us. So we are done with question set number 32. Let's meet with question set number 33 in the next video.